It's Rock Funk Friday. It's Rock Funk Friday.
And welcome to it. It is Barn Burner on a Friday, I believe it is. So that means
Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Day.
It's a lot of things.
If you want
so
to,
much.
go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and jeans.
There you go. Welcome to it. A presentation of Bet365, game props, player props, totals, the money line, whatever your bet is. It's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app. Get in the game. You must be 19 years of age or older.
Brett always gets nervous about the swearing.
You'll be fine. The Super Chat. It's alive and running. If you have a comment that you would like to see on the show, just put a little money in there, and we will show it on the show, and then give the money to the Youth Centers of Calgary. Welcome to it. How are we doing? It's a
pre-show.
The pre-show does set the tone for the program.
Always.
And this week, the pre-show's been
Fire.
It's been a lively affair.
It's been fire.
Yeah. Today, we got a little burr in our saddle in the old pre-show today.
Rhett doesn't even know about old Leadfoot producer Jack.
I know there's bad. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Our buddy got a little slow down, sir.
We're not going to say what happened, but let's just say we were Googling how many demerit points you need before your insurance goes up.
Oh no, you can take one of those courses.
Can you?
Yeah.
I think what you're supposed to do is you go to court and they'll knock down the demerits, but he's already paid it. So he just said, I'm
You're
guilty.
screwed.
Weird how he pays his speeding tickets within minutes, but his outstanding debts last months.
Passports, debts.
Yeah, none of that matters.
No matter.
Take my money.
Oh, don't matter at all. Welcome to the McLeod Law LLP studios. It's Boomer, it's Rhett, it's Pinder. And I guess depending on what day you watch this show, you might wonder, what is I don't understand. Because I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, the man to my left was wearing a Yankee jersey, a Aaron Judge sweater, and a hat.
Yes.
And was here to turn my spirits around and support his buddy. And now today it's completely different.
I got to keep you even keel.
I see.
You don't want to get
You
sassy.
got too high. The Schlittler.
Yeah.
Schlittler.
The Schlittler. Yeah.
Schlittler's.
Careful.
Yeah.
List.
There is an interesting note in the Pinder Report because the Buffalo Bills have picked their team. Leave it at that. I mean, they're New York.
And I'm all
They're
about
supposed
friendly
to Toronto.
competition, Dean.
Well, they've been doing stuff with Rogers for
There's that too.
years, so it will be the Blue Jays.
All the
see.
farm teams
Yeah.
there. We know the boys.
Yeah.
Party together.
Sure, yeah. Party.
Yeah, I remember what
Wings.
Vander Kane was always flying up in helicopters to watch them
Yeah.
take batting practice. Yeah, they go way back.
Whatever that is. Yeah.
The
something like
Buffaloes
that.
and the Torontos.
We the North, or was that
That was the
Raptors?
Raptors, even
Yeah.
though that there's other teams in the league further north than them. That's right.
But I do love Cam Schlittler.
Do you?
He's a good boy. He's a sweet, sweet boy.
I think you'd love him a lot more after last night. That was the best outing of his career in the biggest spot of his
Oh,
career. And they finally listened to you, Booney.
24 years of age.
It's pretty young. It's not puppy.
Like
King
it's not
of New
puppy.
York.
And it's like you can have an impact in the world at a very young age.
Yeah.
It's kind of things that we learn.
Probably have more impact.
Whew.
Like the Jays will throw a guy 2 years younger out there, but I don't know that you're expecting 12 Ks from that guy necessarily.
Well, yeah, even the other kid, the guy early that went for
Yeah,
the
he was
Sox
great.
last night, He was
Yeah.
great, except for got into a little jam in the fourth, and
Well, if the old Thomas Plekanec turtleneck low at first makes that play, it's a totally different game.
yeah, but he didn't.
He sure didn't. With his fake mustache, trying to look like Jack's police officer.
And
What
this
are you doing?
friggin' guy,
What?
you know what? I'll screenshot it and send it to Jack.
Oh dear.
You're a bit of a prick.
What? Red is?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's a supportive friend. We went over this a couple days ago.
Yeah, I'd already told you.
No, he's a bit of a prick.
And he was going to bring Jack Borzan cheese if he.
Yeah,
wasn't
where's the cheese?
CTE.
I got distracted.
You ate it. Don't
I
say you were
actually had a
distracted. You
scoop
ate it.
last night. It's a new kind. It's like a
I have,
apple,
yeah.
apple maple or something.
I got someone who's been taking photos
It
of the
was
sports
good.
in town. I'm gonna send it.
I was going to get the charcuterie board after Noodles mentioned it
Yeah.
Mhm.
from the joint downstairs, but it's never open when we.
Is the joint downstairs still doing charcuteries?
That's all they do.
It's
Yeah?
called the charcuterie store.
Well, I guess you specialize in it. You laser focused.
Yeah, they brought us one when we got started. Thank you to them.
Yeah.
Big shout outs. Company's still in business in Marteloup.
Somehow.
Some of them.
Somehow, yeah. So before we go in, now you're supporting me, my buddy. You're pumping me up.
Mhm,
Take
mhm.
care, yesterday, and you know that I am right or wrong. You make fun of it, but still, I am a jinxie. I fear the jinxie pants. The
Mhm.
jinx. Don't say anything. Don't do anything different. Just
It's not
stay-
right or wrong. It's wrong, but you
It's-
do fear
It's
it.
silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are things that you do or don't do that you feel will have an outcome in somebody else's life. I don't know how that really works. It does. The more I talk about it, the more
You and
silly it sounds.
Schlittler
Yeah.
have some
Well, we told
24-year-old in the Bronx is going to have a bad outing because I'm sitting cross-legged with my left foot over my right foot, not my right foot over my left foot.
Perfect example was yesterday. We told you to stay off the Rams. You clearly went home and made a bet on the Rams because the Rams blew it. We told you don't go Rams because when we all pick the same
Changing
team,
the
it always
story.
just
was
stay on.
Jinxie.
We'll get there. Anyway,
Jinxie.
we all know what a jig that this. I was hot the other day when Booney decided to take Max Fried out of the ball game in game one
Didn't
and
even
go to the
consult
bullpen.
with you.
It's like this guy is. There's no need to take him out of the ball game.
It's doing fine.
He's rolling. They're rolling. Everything's crowd is on their feet. Woo! Here we go. Bullpen. Really? You sure? This is the text that starts coming through last night as Cam Schlittler is rolling. Leave him in, boom. Brett, I'm sorry. What? Then he rolls through the seventh inning. Leave him in, but dude, just shush. Just shush. Don't talk. There's no need to talk about how amazing this guy is performing
great.
through 8 innings of 5-hit, no-run, 12K baseball. Dude, shush.
Dude.
Yes, leave him in.
Did
And
he?
I was born. You could throw him out there for the 9th, and if you got a 4-run lead, if you get
Well, it
into a
was
little
7
jam,
pitches in the 8th too. So.
it was unbelievable.
But at
in
that
the
point, they've got a lead, and you're like, how much can we save the arm for the next series?
Yeah.
In my opinion, you've
Probably.
got
I'm
3 or 4 guys that close games in that bullpen. Just good work.
I'm aware, Ryan. It's
So you're saying you could have thrown him out there tonight? That'd
He
be
likes
idiotic.
the story and he doesn't like jinxies.
Agree with
That he was worried about a little jinxie. It was low odds, but still, I'm in Boom's head right now. I would just put him out there. What a story it would be. Complete game shutout.
That'd be
Oh my
nice.
God. The best. 24 years old.
yeah.
And I don't like this jinxie feel about the bullpen.
But the series is basically one guy went out and dominated because it was Crochet in game 1, and game 2 is the one that hung on a single run.
And
It's
then they
like,
got
it was
crocheted
close.
yesterday.
There you are. See,
Afghan.
the Afghan.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
But that was a great series. And the wild card's cruel for the Boston Red Sox. 2 nights ago, you felt like you were on top of the world, and your season's just over.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like we talked about the other day. Do you go best of 5? In a way, you don't want it to drag out. You want to get to the. I don't know.
And now you got to remember, there used to be only 4 divisions.
I know.
And so it would just be cruel. If that format was there, the Yankees would have missed the playoffs despite tying the Blue Jays for the best record in the AL. That's cruel. And then they're like, well, we'll add a 3rd division. And then, okay, we'll add 1 wild card. And then they keep adding. So I don't know. It was once a 1-game play-in. And it kind of was like, well, that's what you get if you don't win the division. But now that they're becoming series, it's like, well, it's baseball. You need large samples.
It's great for fans that more teams get involved, more fan bases get to cheer on their team. I do wonder because you said even you go to the DS best of 5. If you go wild card, do you move it to a best of 5? And if it gets that, then maybe you switch cities. Is travel too much to expect? Let the other fan base get a home game, maybe.
Well, and you usually take an off day when you travel. It's kind of how they build the playoffs. It kind of feels like a necessary evil at this point because they're not going to start reeling in the number of playoff teams. Leagues are going that way. They're only adding. Elliott's still pounding about getting more an expanded NHL playoffs, which it isn't broken. It's the best sports tournament out there.
More?
You do subscribe to the leave things the way they are. Don't try.
No,
things.
I don't mind changing stuff, but I get it with the NBA. The first round's incredibly boring and predictable over the last 20 years. It's like the favorites move on. It's a waste of our time. I get adding some spice. But the NHL first round, we talk about it every year. It's incredible. We don't need to tweak that.
But you could still get that if you had a wild card play in bottom, you'd still have, I'm guessing, really good round one.
Maybe, but you have teams that could be wiped coming in, or like I see if something sucks, let's change it. The NHL's playoffs are not broken. You do not need to start tinkering.
I would think the one thing that sucks about the NHL playoffs is how long they are.
And so you're
And
adding
I get
another
the excitement of adding more a play-in game but
and so now you got all this
Oh.
travel in the 3 days leading into a best of 7 on this
I'm
2-month
not worried
marathon.
about that.
Like
I'm
it's
just
a
the
war
first
already.
round's the best round.
Yes,
That's the
You should
only thing. is
shorten it
that
up
The first round is,
it's phenomenal.
because they're
and
not
then
beat
rounds
to
2 and
piss.
3 sometimes.
2's often good, and then it wanes a bit. It feels
right? So I mean, there's potential there to. I don't know how you change that. Anyway, it's not why we're here today.
No,
What are we here today to do?
I don't know.
celebrate the
Do
Yankees,
something and then get out.
have some
Big weekend ahead.
some
That's
Katz's Deli would be.
right. Yeah, it would really
I'm
be.
feeling
Even
New
though they're
York.
going to Toronto, but
There's some good
Katz's
delis
Deli
in
would
Toronto.
be delicious. Yeah.
Could have went and watched the Jays tomorrow,
Oh,
and then the Bills Sunday night.
that place is going to be electric. And like all these playoff venues are nuts, but you're talking about it's been 10 years since they won a playoff game.
And I was there.
And that building's been sold out for what, a month and a half on Tuesday nights against bum teams. Like it's going to be insane. I think you were there in 2015, 16.
Whatever. I've
16
been
was
in that
anyway.
environment. It's awesome. Can't believe you're not going. It was your birthday.
Was it my birthday recently?
Yeah. The gift that would potentially keep on giving.
Just keeps on.
Yeah.
Maybe I can just get on a skateboard and use that leaf blower the whole way out. Just
Maybe.
How
Yeah.
long do I think I need for a charge? You got any charging stations on the way?
Darren Dreger going to join us shortly.
Good.
Flames
Gotta
are
catch
playing
up.
hockey.
Yeah.
Tonight? It's the last game tonight?
Yeah, Winnipeg.
I thought it was
So-
tomorrow for some reason.
It's because you're hammered.
So this is it. I think we've been part of
8 of 8.
we've been part of the throng of people who've been like,
Throng.
preseason, get rid of the preseason, boring preseason, not preseason. Well, that's going to be gone. And much like the team, we too are maybe going to have to flip a switch and bring
Yeah.
our best when the regular
I don't
season
know,
starts next
sometimes
week.
I feel like we don't have plans to talk about it, and then we do a good job talking about it.
We can watch more of the games. I'll leave it at that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
think
have a strong
probably-
aversion to preseason hockey because everyone arrives at these huge conclusions that often mean nothing. I think like Tyson Jost led the preseason in scoring one year. Like let's not get over our skis on preseason analysis, but yeah, it's going to be games that matter Tuesday night.
Joesty, first rounder, Colorado.
Penticton V.
Remember
Let's
his
go,
dad
baby.
or his grandpa was crying.
Ryan.
Yeah, it was a beautiful scene.
Ryan.
It's a beautiful scene. There was football last night.
Good
good
football.
football.
Game had a feeling it could be a
I
stinker.
know
It
who
was
I took.
not.
Who'd you guys take?
We all cursed the Rams. as
I did
noted
not
earlier.
curse the Rams.
You said you'd take.
I took the opposite.
Did you really?
Yes. Jack, that is 100% what happened.
We said to Boom, you can't take the Rams because we're all on the Rams. We
No,
wouldn't have said
it
that
was
if
me.
you were on the Niners.
You're talking about bets.
Jack can go find it.
I'm
That was-
talking
that
about
was the Lions.
Thursday
I
night.
wanted on the Lions -10.
Yes.
Right.
And you said that I couldn't because then everybody would be
Oh,
on them.
okay.
So I
That might
bet
be
them.
wrong. I apologize.
I took.
No, I think Rhett's right.
No, you're right.
I
You
am.
said I'm going to go the opposite way to make sure. It's
Yeah,
safe.
he didn't want
Okay.
to-
Thank you for
Yep.
that.
Good job, Brett.
So buy me some charcuterie.
Yeah.
Always comes down to
If only I knew where to get some.
Boursin.
I got an update on that actually.
If only I knew
What?
where to get some.
Oh, poor Sam. Like
So for the Rams,
I got a picture for Jack.
oh, okay. Well,
You're going to hate it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Where are we at? We're all scrambled.
No, we can talk about
Are we doing cheese or ranch?
Jeez, you got to listen.
All right.
This is at right where the shoveler was filling up her soda and Dino was hammering dogs
Oh,
in the parking
yeah.
lot. Look at that.
What a
That's,
deal.
that's what you're looking for, Jack, because
You
you're
know
not
what's good,
familiar.
Jack, throw one of those, a couple of those into some mashed potatoes.
Oh, wow.
what would be the traditional way of using the Boursin cheese?
With a spoon.
Just on a
With a spoon.
Little
spoon.
cheese knife.
I don't
Oh,
know
I
that
see.
that's usually the recommended vehicle. Is
It's
it a cracker of some sort,
It's a
perhaps?
spreadable
Yeah.
cheese.
Crackers.
And that's the urban garlic.
That's why you throw that bad boy
It's a
right in
staple.
the
Yeah.
butt dates.
Got it.
Mm.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we'll talk about the Rams later. It's no big deal. We got time. But I guess can we mention, because we got Dregs coming up here.
Oh, we got tricks.
You got your Blue Jay gear on. Big game coming up. Game 1,
It is the
2:08
Yankees.
p.m. between the Yankees and Blue Jays at the Sky Dome.
Tomorrow.
That's correct.
I'm telling you, it's been a while. First bye in franchise history again. Back in the old days when they used to be really good, there wasn't even a bye.
Yeah.
Jays are rested. Yankees look good after losing game 1 of their wild card. And we have a game 1 watch party with our great friends at GRETA, who normally open at 3 on Saturdays. You know what they said? Screw it. We're coming in early.
No way.
We're opening at 2. It's a 2:08
Oh,
first
gross.
pitch.
This is
Come on down. We've got links
this
in the
is
Rhett, this is our event.
yes, but that's the. Oh no! Who
What's
made
wrong?
this?
We're pumping it up.
What do you mean? What's wrong?
Well,
Well,
that's not how to.
Come visit this guy.
It's not how we promote a gig.
Well, you were wearing Yankees gear the other day, so we definitely need someone that, you know, it's going to be a Jays watch party, not
Well,
a
see all your
whichever team
Jays
is hot
gear.
today.
You were really anyway. Go
Ryan,
ahead.
tell us more about the watch along.
Well, Rhett's going to be there. It's a 2:08 first pitch, and we got drink specials out the yinger as well as happy hour specials till 6 p.m. Look at this.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah,
How about just that one?
Oh, yeah. We'll see you at GRETA. 10th
Get your reservations.
There's free tickets. We're not going to charge you money. They just want to have an idea of what we got for people coming. So click the link, reserve your spot. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Huge game. Vibes. We literally took headshots last week and they're using them. What an idea.
World-renowned Pinder from Barn Burner will be there.
I can name more than 3 Blue Jays. It's
Like
gonna be
Well,
awesome.
okay,
DJ,
Let's get to the
Ticketmaster. Google Pinder.
let's get to the insider hotline, shall we? What? Presentation of Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for home comfort. Get that, the air conditioner. It's hey, you're probably not using it these days, but now's the time to buy a new one. They are blowing them out. Big savings on air conditioners. Get them into your furnace room. Make sure everything is going right with your hot water heater, your hot water tank, your furnace, and all that. Plus, get your garage ready. Brand new garage heater for the winter ahead. Delicious. 403-219-4100. Check them out at crystalclearcalgary.com. And we welcome back once again this hockey season to the Insider Hotline.
Look how
Hello,
young he
Dregs.
looks.
God, he looks good.
Looks
He's
refreshed.
Great summer.
Got some
So I feel like this is going to be big. You know, you've got the Pinder postseason party. I mean, this is going to be the new craze. I mean, it was Tinder, it was Grinder, and now it's Pinder. I
That's
mean,
right.
It's all very different. Depending what you're looking for, check all those boxes, Dreger. You seem familiar with all 3. I'm happy you're
I'm
on.
not really. No, I'm too old for that nonsense.
Yeah.
but
And his wife's out of town.
Hey!
Okay. All right.
We're going to try to hit for the cycle on Saturday. I got a fantasy hockey draft after too, Dreger. Going to be
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Well, you'll be set. Good for you. I hope it works out.
Well, you're back in your home studio. Summer is over. Are you sad to see summer end? Did you have a good one, or are you ready to get back into it?
Yeah, I'm more or less ready. I think like you guys. And I mean, Rhett knows the preseason training camp, all of that it's just endless, right? And especially for the veteran players, I think by this stage everybody's basically had enough. There's only so many ways we in the media can twist the fodder of what this team is going to look like. Is this team going to take a step back? Are they ready? All of that. So in that respect, I'm good to go. I'm ready to go. I had a great summer. 2 months, boys. 2 months.
Wow.
I got to the Cabbage in Manitoba on the 8th of July and left the 8th of September. So it doesn't get any better than that. But I got breaking news related to Lake of the Prairies. My next door neighbor sent me a text today and he goes, "Are you okay with the conservation officers putting a bear trap right beside your garage?" I'm like, why not? Why wouldn't I be? Yeah, I mean,
Your conservation.
yeah.
Well, you know what? For a lot of years, we would have Stephen Brunt on the
Yeah,
radio
Brunt's
show,
bear.
and he had a place in Newfoundland that he had to have. We would talk about the
Yeah.
bear. The bear got his own Twitter account. We didn't. It was
Brunt's bear.
Brunt's bear showed up on social media, was tweeting and everything.
Chime
So
in, yeah.
keep your
Yeah.
eyes peeled there.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, they're picking these things off left, right, and center, but it's all humane, right? You catch them in the trap and then you drive them 300 kilometers away and you relocate and everybody's happy, other than the bear and his family. But
Yeah.
that's a difference.
Well, I heard there were a few cougars around that cabin this summer. Is that-
Right. Jeez.
Wow.
different report or?
Super Cougs, the odd snow leopard. Yeah, there was little of the above.
There was reports of leopard skin too. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Safari at Dreger's.
That's a shot at my nieces, my sister-in-laws, all of the above. Good work, Mo.
Only where applicable is what I would suggest. I don't know if that's fair. So, I mean, we're getting ready for the Calgary Flames season. A year ago, we did not have a lot of high expectations. We figured this could be a non-playoff year, and the goal.
Pick high.
We'll see
rebuild.
Yeah, we'll see what the goalie's all about. Should be excited. He should be a full timer this year, and then they tied for the final spot in the playoffs. Now they did miss, but no one could have expected what came.
96.
So you think we've learned from our mistakes, but we sit here and say, I don't think it's going to be a lot this year. I don't expect there's going to be playoffs. The goalie's going to play probably a little
There's
bit
some
more
talk
now.
down at the Dome about 97, not as much in this room.
Oh boy.
Dressing room 97's the target.
Yeah.
One more point. That's all they needed, Drex.
Yes, yeah, I get it, and I can appreciate the optimism. Look, there's a ton of compete in that room. I mean, that was displayed many times last year. I still have the same questions. You guys probably do as well. We wondered about the offense. Where was that going to come from last year? And then it showed up in a few spots that it needed to come from. Nazem Kadri, Jonathan Huberdeau, go down the list. The goaltending, beyond expectation. So can Wolf do that again? And it's probably a redundant question because doesn't it feel like he's going to have to be able to do that again? Or goaltending in and of itself is going to have to be as good. And that's a tall ask. And then you've got the Rasmus Andersson case that, that's not going away anytime soon. And I think that Craig Conroy has managed it well to this point. Let's be honest here. If there was a deal that made sense that was even close to being what you feel you need in return via trade for Rasmus Andersson, Connie would have done that in the offseason. He would have done it, right? And we wouldn't be talking about it. But instead, here we are. And, people are wanting, okay, well, what about the possibility of a contract extension? Can't dismiss it. For me, it's unlikely unless the Calgary Flames overpay in term and in money. And I don't think that they're in the business of doing that. So just if it's a distraction or if it's just pure media content, it's going to be there on Anderson and the Calgary Flames, not just in Calgary, but league-wide until the matter is addressed one way or another.
So if they're looking for a certain price to be met, what is that price? And is there a template for that deal? I always talk about that Lindholm deal because it's looking really nice with Brestevich and Gritton looking especially strong in camp. Like, is it player, prospect, first pick? Like it turns into being quite a haul for Lindholm, who wasn't good for his 2 months in Vancouver.
Yeah. And you're right. All of the above is applicable. And then if there is a contract extension that comes along with Anderson, I think that would be automatic, wouldn't it? If you're a team that's ponying up all of the resources needed to close that deal with the Calgary Flames. So then you get into that territory of sweetener. And I'm also wondering about, go back again now, to Calgary's interest in Keandre Miller, then with the New York Rangers, and how close that got. I think it got reasonably close until I think it was Carolina threatened the notion of an offer sheet. And then the Flames just went, okay, yeah, well, I guess we're out of the mix on that. If Calgary had landed Keandre Miller, we're probably not talking about Rasmus Andersson. Maybe Conroy would have felt like, okay, we're good in that area on defense. So let's maybe acquire some other pieces to help our scoring and all of that. So, Ryan, you mentioned it. I think a little of the above. Typically, when we talk about players of this magnitude, it's always an NHL player, it's always a prospect, and it's always a draft pick. And the quality of each, I guess, depends on whether or not the extension goes along with it.
I guess frustrating is the word I'll use, because I was listening to the boys, Hazy B and Noodles and the boys there the other day talking about the Leafs, obviously, and about what they could use. They need some depth. And Treliving wants top six this, and you look around the league, could really use some center help. And it's like, it just feels like Nazem Kadri would be such a good fit for so many teams. He's got that dog in him, as they say. He's got to want to win a cup again because he's tasted it once. He's got a no trade, but I can't imagine if there's got to be a lot of scenarios out there that would feel right for him. And all of a sudden, cap's going up. There's fewer years left. It's 4 years. It's $7 million, but it just feels like there's an opportunity there. But it still feels like a long shot. Does it rightly feel like a long shot to you?
It does, and more from Calgary's standpoint than any of the teams that would have interest. And there'd be many teams with interest, not just the Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean, you look around, the Vancouver Canucks need some help. The Montreal Canadiens are still in the market. Go around the league. I mean, Doug Armstrong joked about it, but he said 27 teams are essentially looking for the same forward. And really, you know, he says it tongue in cheek, but the same applies when you're looking at a top 3 or a top 4 defenseman, especially a right shot defenseman. All teams need that type of player. But then what does Calgary do? I mean, if you're talking closer to the trade deadline and the season has not gone the way that the Flames are hoping, expecting, okay, then at that point, maybe. But anytime prior to that, then it's going to take, at least in my opinion, a tremendous overpay by the team. And now, if we're being specific to Treliving and the Toronto Maple Leafs, they spent a lot of assets in the last couple of years. They really have. You know, at the trade deadline, acquiring help on defense and some of the other areas. You know, Scott Laughton, who it was announced earlier today, is out week to week with a lower body injury, which he sustained last night against Detroit. They gave up a decent prospect in Gravenkin and then a conditional first-round draft pick. This guy's playing fourth line for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And he's a better player than that. And I'm not belittling, you know, what Scott Laughton is capable of. I guess when I'm zeroing in on the Toronto Maple Leafs, Treliving might have to keep his powder dry for a while because his cupboard of assets is running a little thin.
Would it be fair to say the Flames are going to start this season with the goal of 97 points, and then if things don't go like they did last year with the 5-0 start, guys performing better than you would have expected, that they might be ready to sort of, what would be the word, I guess, like flip the switch into like maybe a light tanking mode, like maybe don't play Wolf 3 out of 4, play him 2 out of 4, and we'll have the chat with Coleman, who's got 2 years left and near the end of his career. We have the awkward conversation with Nazem, like, look how old you are, look at your term. Do you want to win? Like, do you see them sort of having that, like, we hope it's good, but if it's not, we got a plan B?
Yeah. And look, they wouldn't be alone in that area, but that has to be their goal, is trying to duplicate what they accomplished last year and then some. And maybe that's a little too lofty given how we look at the roster and the holes that we expect to see. But their focus going into the season is no different than the majority teams in the league. Look, we're all starting at 0.0 on game 1. So, yeah, you know, we've got, I'm sure that management group has the same sort of offices that every team in the league has, with whiteboards over here. They've got lists of expiring contracts, both RFAs and UFAs. Then they've got their pro scouting list of the players that would be a good fit and the assets that they might want to spend to give up. All of that stuff is just a day-by-day process. But I think in Calgary, no different than any other team, it starts with hope and optimism. And maybe a little expectation, too, from ownership standpoint of why are we talking about taking a step back? Let's see where we're at least around Christmas, and then you start having to have those difficult conversations.
We're talking with Noodles the other day. He was at that Montreal-Ottawa game in Quebec City, and it got feisty and all of that. And just talking about Montreal, and it's because I remember it was Kent Hughes, I think last year, when he was talking, well, we're just taking our time. We're just being patient. And then Noah Dobson comes in, and now Demidov looks like he's a fit with Line A, and Montembeault might be able just fine in net, that sort of thing. I just wonder, Ottawa looks like one, Montreal looks like one. Teams that might say, we're okay with maybe switching course here. Our time is now. It's time for us to make some hay, because Montreal and Ottawa sure seem like it's their time. Yeah,
I'm with you. I mean, Ottawa is better than they were a year ago. The gap between Toronto and Ottawa, if it hasn't closed, it's gotten a lot smaller. The Montreal Canadiens are going to be better. That division, the Atlantic division, is going to be a challenge. And then you look at Florida without Matthew Tkachuk until December. Barkov likely done until April, maybe done for the season. I mean, it depends on who you ask and what you believe. I think Tampa Bay is going to be good this year, so they'll challenge for the top of the division. But, you know, Montreal isn't done yet either. And Montreal, for a myriad of reasons, probably mostly because they're on the uptick now, and players around the game can see that, this is going to be a really good team. They're a good team now, but they're going to be really good in the not too distant future. So you've got an attractive world there. And then you combine the history of the Montreal Canadiens, how great a city it is. The building is fantastic and all that. And the Montreal Canadiens are not a tough sell for the player anymore. So I think Ken Hughes is he's going to try and do something. He's still looking for that number 2 center. I look at their second line, and it's still Kirby Dach with Patrick Laine and Demi Doff. Kirby Dach needs something good to happen. When he's playing on that line, he's a defensive center. That's what he is, because he has to look after Laine and he has to look after Demidov. But what if they flipped him to the wing and opened him up, freed him up a little bit? Could he provide some good quality secondary offense? And so I think that Marty St. Louis has some decisions to make. But in the meantime, management is going to continue to have an open line policy. Other general managers know what Kent Hughes is willing to do. And the other thing that isn't talked enough about is how deep the Montreal Canadiens are in that young talent pool. They have done a masterful job of drafting and developing, both on defense and up front. So unlike Toronto, who doesn't want to have to give up any more young pieces, the Montreal Canadiens do have the depth in that area. So if a centerman pops up, Kent Hughes will be in the right spot.
Feels like the story of the offseason is the guys that aren't signed. Obviously, Connor's the big news, but what's unique is that no one's talking about a lot of similarly impactful stars that aren't signed. Like Kaprizov got done, but I'm looking at Eichel, Kyle Connor, Artemi Panarin's in his last year in New York. Marty Necas, after the Rantanen deal was a big ad, he's suddenly up and seems still to be a difficult guy to get a deal done with, like he was in Carolina. We mentioned Rasmussen. We could save McDavid for a bit, but there's a lot of high-profile players there that are a year away from free agency. Walk us through what this means and how you're feeling about them.
Yeah, and then there's a tier just below, and I think of Adrian Kempe in Los Angeles and Alex Tuck, who's important to the Buffalo Sabres, and on it goes. I think in each individual case is going to be fascinating to see how it all unfolds, because Kaprizov's numbers matter. They matter to the individual strategy here, right? Maybe if you're Marty Necas and you don't have the same level of history, you aim for the fence. That's what Kaprizov did with the Minnesota Wild. Jack Eichel is different for me. Jack Eichel knows that he is an excellent fit in Vegas. He has an opportunity to win every single year. He loves Vegas. He likes playing there. So maybe just the want to continue to keep that team as competitive as it can be and continue to find ways to bring in players like Mitch Marner, speculation now around Carter Hart, all of that. Well, that's because players have been willing to leave a little bit on the table in Vegas. And Kyle Connor is a complicated one here, fellas. A small market Canadian team. I think ownership in Winnipeg would pride themselves on the fact that they don't give signing bonus money out. So structure matters. But if you're Kyle Connor in this negotiation, you're like, man, I've done everything I can. I understand why the team has to be super sensitive to the structure of my contract extension, but I feel like I've earned this demand. No shortage of want. Winnipeg wants to keep Kyle Connor. I think they're going to be able to keep Kyle Connor, but there's still some heavy lifting in that negotiation that has to get done.
Interesting.
We may as well go to Edmonton. The coach gets an extension. I'm guessing some people would have been very excited. Extension. It's getting announced today. It's Knobloch. Okay, that's pretty good. I think it's the other one that's got people the most worried. Not shocked to see Knobloch get a 3-year extension, but I don't know. I said this yesterday that it feels like he's such a unicorn. Yeah. Ordinarily, you enter the season without a contract extension. So this is trouble. I don't know that I feel that way. He can sign or not sign whenever he wants. And I don't know that it has the same bearing to me on this one.
I'm with you, man. And I think that's a perfect read on the situation. There's no animosity here. Is there nervousness building? Sure. Daryl Cates is probably getting a little antsy, the owner of the Edmonton Oilers. And then that message would be delivered to Jeff Jackson and on to Stan Bowman, the general manager. There's no shortage of willingness to close whenever Connor is ready to step up and say, okay, let's get this negotiation done. If it happens, and I'm still 50-50 that it is going to happen, and I don't know that's positive or a negative. Oilers fans may look at it as a negative, but if it gets done in season, I still feel like it's more likely going to be a shorter contract, like a 2-year term. And that probably scares the crap out of Oilers fans and maybe Oilers ownership as well. But you're right, Boomer, in saying he's a unicorn. You know, when Connor McDavid feels that it's the right time to get the extension, the business done, then that's what's going to happen. It's not like Edmonton is going to say, no, we're not ready yet. Or no, let's give it some time. We need to see more from you. Come on. I mean,
Well, that's
that deal's not going to be there in
it's
November.
not a negotiation.
Yeah,
It's
it's
what
not.
do you want?
Write down
Yeah,
the number and we give it to you. But
pretty
so,
much.
What's he
But-
want to see?
Well, I think he wants to see the pieces
Yeah.
that he believes he can win with long term. And I know that sounds like an excuse and a bit of a stretch. I mean, this team has gone back-to-back Stanley Cup finals, ran into the juggernaut that is or was the Florida Panthers. But I look around at the Oilers, and I don't want to throw it at the feet of Stu Skinner and goaltending, because that goaltending was good enough to take them to the playoffs and into the Stanley Cup final in consecutive years. So that goaltending is okay. But do you need better than okay if you don't have the other holes in your lineup filled? And I think there are some there that don't think that that's okay. They feel like that's an area that needed to get addressed, and it hasn't. And I was sure curious. I don't know what you guys thought about this. The Oilers were quick. Chris Knobloch was quick to explain his rationale to starting the season with Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid on the same line. I mean, what were we? 2 games into the preseason, maybe? Early in like, it was relatively early in the process. My gut in reading the tea leaves was that McDavid is looking over here, and then he's looking over here, and he's seeing either young, inexperienced players, guys with no experience at all, and going, I don't know if that's going to work. So maybe the message was delivered like, I mean, we've been in the game like 10 years here. Like, this isn't going to fly. Like, you know, we need more help. And unfortunately for Bowman, you know, he's just absolutely strapped by the salary cap by a number of other clubs. So I think that's what McDavid needs to see, is how the pieces of this puzzle fit. Worst case scenario, Captain Obvious, is if things don't go well in the first half of the regular season and the Oilers are a non-playoff team.
So
I'm not
best
predicting
case-
that's going to happen.
Best case scenario.
Well, for you guys, yeah,
I know
it'd be
what he
best
said.
case.
Yeah, and you know what I said? This it just feels like if there's no, and we're right there. Maybe something happens in less than a week, but if there is no extension and you get in, it's like every power play, penalty kill, bad goal,
Yeah.
any little thing is going to be so highly scrutinized
For sure.
and unfairly, right? It
Yeah.
takes, you get into November, it takes some time to get things going. Even the best teams in the world hit some speed wobbles at times.
Yeah.
But we talk about Rasmus Anderson and a distraction. It's going to be a major distraction if they don't get a terrific start in Edmonton.
Yeah. And look, I mean, the reporters have a job to do. And so their job is to ask the questions. Connor can shut it down every single week. The PR department of the Oilers, they can shut it down mid-scrum. That doesn't matter. But it's not just local media that is going to be peppering, right? I'll never forget. This was back in, I got to think, I was in Winnipeg and I moved to Edmonton in 1997. So whatever year it was, but the Detroit Red Wings are rolling through town. Steve Yzerman, the captain, is in a bit of a contract, you know, stalemate, if you will, with the Detroit Red Wings. And every city Yzerman went into, he got peppered with the same type of question. So finally, after a morning skate in Winnipeg, I go in there, you know, glassy-eyed, green as grass, and I ask him a question. And as only Yzerman can do, like, he burned me with lasers. Like, his eyes went right through the back of my head. And he just simply said, "Go ask Scotty." All right. So I did. But that's the type of stuff that the best of the best have to deal with. And yeah, that's coming McDavid's way if they don't have a pretty good start, or at least first 20 games go a little wobbly.
You talk about those sort of brand new pieces, and I'd say they're overslotted. Like if you wanted to try to put Matthew Savoy on a contending team, you'd probably want him to start on a third line. Ike Howard might need some time in the American League.
Agreed.
Tomasek, kid's 29, played in Sweden last year. Like these guys are all overslotted. Like Trent Frederick was a great fourth liner for the Bruins. He's not a first line winger.
No.
And all of a sudden you're looking at these wingers, and I understand why Connor might want to see if this works, because it's not Kane, it's not Perry, as much as we thought those weren't going to work. There was some, you knew what you had. There was a lot of question marks. Like Andrew Mangiapane played himself to the fourth line in Calgary and Washington.
Yeah.
I understand why you might want to see if it works. And Stan said, we're going to address goaltending. They haven't. Connor Ingram is not a solution.
Yeah, what have they done to improve?
Like he said at the season-ending press conference, I think the defense will stay the same. There'll be some adjustments in the forwards, and there might be, we'll probably change some things in net. They haven't. They've added an AHL goalie.
Yeah. And look, I'm sure it wasn't through a lack of effort. I mean, again, all general managers do the same thing. They're beating the bushes. They're having calls, all of this. Chris Johnson and I had this conversation recently, and he's more in tune with this than I am in terms of looking, projecting, and forecasting what certain positional things are going to look like. Look at the potential of available goaltenders next year. It is abysmal. Like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
The cupboard is bare. So unless you somehow have something parked in a corner that nobody else knows about, which never happens in the National Hockey League, then how do you improve that area? But, I mean, I think you nailed it, Pinder. There are certain aspects of the Oilers lineup that I like. I like some of those young guys, but they need time. They need time to develop. I know that there was some interest in the offseason in Jack Roslovic, as an example, right? I mean, that guy hasn't signed a contract yet.
22 goals last year.
He looks like he should have been a good fit in Edmonton. And I don't think it was through a lack of effort by Stan Mullen. Maybe it was just whatever their offer was, and I think it was multi-year, wasn't enough. Jack thought that a better deal was coming, and so far that hasn't happened. But again, let's bring it back to McDavid and company. That's not the fault of Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl or the players who are in that lineup. That's not their job. Like I would guess that Connor McDavid has probably sent more text messages to players who could be future Oilers than maybe any other player in the league. Around trade deadline or certainly in free agency. Hey, what do you think? We'd love to have you, that sort of stuff. And, comes a time where that just doesn't get it done.
50-50 is about as grim as we've heard from an Oilers perspective.
For him staying?
Yeah. Like we have our partner is Bet365, and they got a minus 160 to re-sign, plus 130 to leave.
Why would you? Like, other than, I think, he and his family do have an appreciation for Edmonton, the organization, the city. His wife has a business there. Like, there's lots of reasons why it should be higher than 50-50. But if it's higher than 50-50, why hasn't he done it already?
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's been a decade or more already.
And you can like other places too. Just because you like one place doesn't mean you dislike everywhere else.
Right.
And just because I love you guys so much, and you draw this out of me, and I'm trying to talk myself out about what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. I just look overall at the bigger picture here. Look around the league. Kenny Holland ends up in Los Angeles. Ken Holland had a fantastic relationship with Connor McDavid. Ken Holland, obviously back nine of his career. I frankly was a bit surprised that he took the job in Los Angeles, because I didn't think he wanted to work that hard. But he kept saying, the juice is still there. The juice is still there. What do you think his top priority is?
Bring Connor.
McDavid. Yeah. Okay. Then flip over to the Dallas Stars. They get rid of an excellent coach in Pete DeBoer. Hired Glenn Gulletson for a second lap through Dallas. You guys know that I'm a disciple of Glenn Gulletson. I think he's a terrific coach. I'm glad that he got the opportunity. Super tight with McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Well, does that not give you a bit of an edge in the interview process?
Yes, it
With the
does.
team, when you know that the best player on the planet is going into the final year of his contract? So there's my devil's advocate conspiracy theories in Dallas and in LA.
God, we love Dregs. Isn't he great? Friday's the best. You know what? Sure, it's Dreger.
Hey, we were kind of talking
Oh.
about it the other day. It's boy, Kenny Holland in LA. Hey, oh gosh, but they're not going to have caps. But what, Kopitar?
Oh, cool.
Is he retired at the end of
Cap
the
goes
year?
up another 10 million.
That's like
Jeez.
10 million right there. I think
Wow.
they could probably find
Yeah.
some couch cushions there at Staples Center, maybe a little bit here and there for a Connor McDavid.
Well, frankly, Dallas is more intriguing to me because of everything we've just talked about. Their goaltending looks to be good for a long, long time. Look at that talent pool and the fact that their good young players are coming into their own now, right? So they've got good young players pushing. They've got middle players that are still more than capable as an experienced team. And Jake Ottinger is top notch. So you never know.
Tax free. You got the White Johnsons, Rupe Hintzes, Thomas Harley.
All right, we won't-
No, we got to keep going. That's great.
I know
All
we
day.
don't
We're
want to
keeping it
shovel
till
too much,
midnight.
shovel too much dirt on dregs. Don't want to do that. And before we let you go, thoughts on Sidney Crosby? Just there was the
Good
talk.
player.
Love to win. Really, yeah.
You like him, huh?
I like to win as much as the next guy, and Stanley Cups are nice. And yeah, I just want to be great to play in the playoffs. Like there's the agents talking a little bit, the player who doesn't say anything, even he's kind of talking a little bit.
Yeah.
Is again 50-50. What's the Dreger math on a potential Sid relocation this year?
Well, I mean, there's undoubtedly Sid has had this conversation with his family and with his agent Pat Brisson countless times over the offseason, probably more so of late than ever, because the reality is setting in here. He's running out of opportunities. He's focused on helping the Pittsburgh Penguins. We know this. He's focused on having a good year. He's focused on the Olympics and leading Canada to another gold, all of that great stuff. If Pittsburgh isn't as competitive as they're planning on being, how can it not be a top story again in that second half of the season? And look, as much as Sid loves the romantic idea of staying with the same organization his entire year, there's also something noteworthy and sweet about giving something back to that organization on your way out. Why can't it be a win-win?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the Montreal Canadiens earlier, and I talked about how great that young talent pool is. Montreal would do whatever is possible to get Sidney Crosby. Yeah. Whatever is possible. So would a lot of teams. But, Kyle Dubas looking at what he has to do now in terms of that renovation rebuild in Pittsburgh. So I think it's relevant to have these conversations specific to Sid now. And last year before, I think was a tad premature.
There you go.
So he's going to make that Olympic team, man. Good player.
Yeah. Well, and because again, we can go, but it had to, even for him, as confident as he knows, to go to the Four Nations and be elite.
Yes.
It's like, I've still got it. I want to win. I wonder if that sparked a little bit of all of this.
How about this? Somebody mentioned to me, and I hate that somebody game. Others play it, and it pisses me off because who's somebody? Who's somebody?
Pumping
Guy who
gas.
cuts my hair. I mean, I should retract that. What if Crosby and McDavid linked together?
Dallas, let's go. Just don't make it Edmonton Dregs
Just
and we're
don't
all
make it
in.
up there. God almighty, please. Dregs, you're a good boy. Won't have you next week.
No.
Unless you go earlier in the week.
You wanna come Thursday? Come
talk
Thursday.
about it.
Jays or Yankees?
Sorry, bud. Yankees.
I had Yankees gear on the other day. It's
Doing
fun.
so well.
okay.
He was doing so well.
That's perfect.
It's a divided show here. Rhett,
I love
whichever
it.
way the wind blows, he cheers for. Boomer's a
Yeah.
staunch Yankees guy, and obviously Pinder's grinder party.
Are you
whatever
coming to the
yeah.
GRETA, the watch party on Saturday?
No, in fact, I'll be in studio for our final Leafs Detroit Red Wings regional game.
There you
Looking
go.
forward to it.
Love it.
Preseason.
Great having you back, buddy. You're the best. We'll talk
All
to you
right.
down the road.
You guys have a good one.
You too.
See ya.
There you go. TSN Hockey Insider. Our buddy Darren Dreger on the Insider Hotline for Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for home comfort. 403-219-4100. Check them out at crystalclearcalgary.com. We had burgers with Sean the other
What a
day.
beauty.
Brought some food in, brought some.
Be all right if you did that again today.
Yeah, Sean, anytime you want to come by, it's open door.
Gonna get garage heater figured out.
Oh, life's good.
Life's all right, boys.
Yeah.
50-50 on the old buddy
Oh.
up top there. 50-50. I like that. I'll take that.
They are having some issues with their 50-50 up there, too. That's
I've heard
interesting.
that. Yeah. They don't want to hear that number at all right now. No good.
Well, Dregs, there it is. Get some clicks, boys.
A good guy, that Dreger.
Love that Dreger.
Yeah, he's such a good guy.
Think he caught a bunch of fish this summer or what?
I was going to ask him.
He said the fishing wasn't that great.
What?
Or wasn't as great as you would normally expect.
So probably still really good because it's Manitoba.
Yeah,
but-
it's probably still having dinner after.
Right.
Yeah, you're frying
Oh,
something
they got
up
12,
after.
not 20.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, next weekend, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I
Right?
keep forgetting when Thanksgiving
Yeah.
is. You tell
I
me.
know you do.
Opening
I'm
weekend,
useless.
too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Remembrance Day.
Bonton meats.
Oh, yeah.
You're a week out. It's not a lot of time, but it's enough time.
Dial it in.
Have you got family coming to town? You got people coming over? Maybe you're just hosting
Mhm.
Saturday, Sunday.
Monday.
Bonton Meat Market, Calgary and Southern Alberta's Consumer's Choice Award winner for Best Meat and Deli for 24 consecutive years. 28 Crowfoot Circle in the Northwest. Fresh, free-range chicken and turkey. Maybe you want to do a Wagyu roast? Shake it up. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to give you a shit. You do whatever you want to do because it's the best. Premium AAA Alberta beef, locally raised, fresh pork, maybe some lamb, milk-fed veal. They've got the in-store salads. They've got the desserts because it can be stressful if you're hosting a bunch of people. You got a big meal coming. Oh, I got to make this and I got to make that. Or you could just let Bonton. They've got the salads. They got the dessert. They got the meat. They got all that for you. Maybe meat pies. They will take care
So
of
one
you.
stop instead of 1,000 stops.
So easy. And isn't it nice that easy is also the best?
Yeah, that is good when that happens.
28 Crowfoot Circle, Northwest. Don't have people over and be serving them some dry bird.
Ugh.
Some dusty bird on the table.
I don't
No
want to
thanks.
speak out. Didn't he have gravy?
Making gravy up there.
What
Bone
is he-
broth.
It's real good.
When does he send us the photo of the semi trucks refrigerated with the birds?
That's around Christmas. They do
Okay,
the
'cause
big.
I know it'll be busy now.
Yeah.
Get in there. Call Greg today.
Yeah, do it soon
Give him some notice
for Greg's sake.
for sanity. He's already dealing with the Cowboys and Jerry. Now just help him out with an earlier.
That's true. Yeah, he's got a lot on the go there. I might do one this weekend because I'm away next weekend. I got to go back to out there.
What?
Excited for the car ride?
I might do a bird this weekend just because.
Why not?
Saturday's crappy. It's going to snow.
You're
Look
so
what he's
happy.
doing. He's manifested this.
It's not good, is it? No, it's not going to do it.
Yes, it is.
Is
Dropping the S word on this show.
I'm telling you, it's crap out.
You've been calling for it for.
A week? Daily?
Let's see. On my beautiful app,
Yeah.
Saturday, high 10, low -2.
Minus? That's our first minus.
Hang on. Cloudy skies with periods of rain. Overnight snow. Rain or snow showers. So options.
Bird.
Well, I hope you're happy.
Got to get a bird, I guess. Bird it up. How's it going over there, Jack? How are we doing today?
I'm doing good.
You haven't said much today.
Well, you guys are talking with Dregs.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm doing good.
Good. We need to do some sort of. We were talking about doing a show pick with our Bet365 picks. We did our NFL week yesterday. No one had the game last night, I don't think, in their picks.
No.
So we're all still salvaging some sort of respect is still potentially there.
I did good, yes.
Yeah, you don't really feel too bad one way or the other. You just kind of roll. Is there a game that
lock?
do you think that we're going to be able to,
Let's pull the slate.
where the team we're going to ride together and feel good about it?
God, we felt good about the Packers last
We
week.
felt
didn't
so good
God, we
about
were
that
good.
one.
Yes. And then boom, casually talked us out of wearing robes, even though we promised to do it. And
It just didn't make sense.
yeah, you didn't want to wear a robe. That's why it didn't make sense.
I brought my robe.
I did too.
I brought the shower cap too because I feel like there needs to be some sort of shame. But
The fact you own a shower cap disgusts
Yeah,
me.
it's-
it ain't mine. What have I got to? What am I protecting up here? What am I trying to keep
Ooh,
from
you're
getting wet?
shampooing every day. It's you tell me.
Top of my head. Oh, better not get wet.
Jack, do you have the slate? Put it on the spot.
Put them on.
It is put it on the spot.
Okay, so last night,
San Fran all the way.
San Fran,
We never got into that even.
4th and 1 stop in overtime.
Well, we can show. You know, we can do this. The Rams, they're now 3-2 on the season, and they've been very good.
Yes, the average has been awesome.
Do you remember how they lost the first game? Their first loss of the season.
No.
Well, we could take a look at.
Okay.
You know,
CTE.
you may remember this one. They were playing the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh my God! Yes, you had the Rams.
So they've got
yeah.
a makeable field goal here to win the game from 44 yards, except it's blocked
Oh God!
and it goes the length of the field.
Look at him go.
Big
Love
man
it.
touchdown.
Big man going.
Look at the
Look
stride.
out. Try tackling that. So that was their first. That put them to 2-1.
San Fran though.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
100%.
right?
Without their
Unbelievable.
best pass rusher in Nick Bosa, without arguably their best receiver in Ayuk, who's probably going to miss half the year, without their next man up best wide receiver.
There's the Cowboys and Jets. You know, this is. I don't think we do overs or unders,
No,
but it's like the Cowboys. It feels like every game that they're involved with gets to 75 or 80 points. The over/under is 48, and the Jets D is no good.
The
And
Jets offense is no good.
they'll have Fields back.
Does that help?
He
was
can
awful.
He
last
can
week.
run.
He was so bad last week. He was brutal. He was embarrassing. You and I were watching Fields texting each other, weren't we, Jack? Like just
Yeah, he wasn't great.
The first game, because
First game back from
Miami,
injury.
on
Vikings
Monday.
Browns in London, new quarterback for the Browns. It's too much of a wild card. I don't know how to. I don't have a feel on that.
Vikings lost last week. There, still Wentz. Blech.
So there's the morning games. Texans -2 on the road. Their defense is very good. We know that it's Cooper Rush going for the Ravens, and the Ravens have been
Awful.
not good. Low, like 41 point total there.
You're talking about the Titans. I don't see the Titans there.
No,
Texans.
Texans.
Right. Sorry, misheard. Texans have not been good. That's a scary game.
Their D's been good, and they've been good for 1 week in a row. So
Yeah.
now, what about the Eagles at home to the Broncos? The Broncos offense Bo Nick's been just okay.
He's looked good against Cincinnati. I don't know if that means he's good.
Exactly. The Eagles D is real. At home, -3.5. It feels like they're trying to scare us with the hook.
They're trying. Is it working?
I don't mind the Eagles.
That's one of my candidates.
I thought they looked real good last week. I'm trying to remember who they were playing. The Eagles finally flexed because they've been just skating by, not covering.
They beat the Bucks.
Yeah, and they beat the Bucks pretty handily.
And the thing is too, with good teams, they find ways to win. It was I forget the guy on Good Morning Football that does the angry runs the other day. He's like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about numbers or passing yards. It's like they're
They're
4-0.
a football team.
They're 4-0. Now, can they win by 3.5? I don't know. These other games are such like Colts, Raiders, Dolphins without Tyreek, the Panthers, gross. What's that second page there, Jackie boy?
It's a lot
Garbage.
of bucks for Seattle.
Saints are favored at home.
Garbage game.
Seahawks.
Lions.
I still
10
think the
and a half.
Lions are the one. Like Cincinnati looked so disjointed.
Who do we
on
want to
Monday.
cheer for? What about my Bills? Coming in there, I was never talking about the beautiful Bills.
They're at home. I'll give them that. But they've had a tough time covering big numbers. What was it? Did they cover against the Jets in week
15 and a
3?
half against
Against the Saints. That's a lot.
It was just too many points. It's too many.
It was
Trev?
11 and a half against the Dolphins. They didn't cover that.
And the Saints last week.
So it's like two big numbers they haven't covered. And it's like, that's normally we'd be like, hell yeah, but we just watched them when we really liked them with a big number not cover.
See, I don't want us to have a big team pick where we don't really feel good
I want to
about
be
it.
excited about it.
Fellas.
Yeah.
I don't like doing this,
Oh,
but
Chargers.
Jaden Daniels is back. Jack. That's when Jack, you're supposed to say something. Or you're not.
I have no idea if he's back. Is he?
He's supposed to
telling
play.
me?
He's
You're
supposed
asking
to
me.
be
Yeah,
back.
okay.
and it was Marcus Mariota. They could sure lose that game, but the Chargers, man, they looked awful last week against a rookie quarterback.
I don't know. That feels like bounce back. to
Yeah,
me.
that does.
No Terry
They're at home
McLaurin.
finally. Yeah,
Eagles. I'd still take the Lions too.
I like the Lions.
I like the Lions as well.
And you wanted the Lions yesterday, so Lions it is.
Lions.
Or you changed your mind.
Lions it is.
Yes.
We could have got them at -10.
We'll
Now
take it
10 and
for
a
the
half.
wrap.
But we'll do it. They like to win. They like to put up points.
Crush.
Dan K, it's not like he's not a good sport. I'm sure he's a very good sportsman. But if you're going to allow us to put up points,
Yeah.
we're going to put up points.
We're here to flex.
So they played the
and
Bears in week 2 and won by 31 points.
Last 3 games, 52 points,
Yeah.
38 points, and 34 against the
And
Browns.
Oh,
it's about the Lions, but it's really about the Bengals. I don't have any faith that they can move the ball.
So the
down
Bengals
field.
get
They
10 points.
and they just won by 30 over Chicago a few weeks ago. Like I like the Lions a lot there.
There it is.
Sorry, Lions, you've been jinxed. We're all on you.
Yeah, I apologize. Who are some do we know?
Sorry, Amon-Ra St.
Yeah,
Brown.
sorry to any
Mr.
Lions
Universe, his
fans in
dad.
your
So
life.
are people Lions?
My
fans?
kid's
It's
kind of
not
a
lot.
Lions fan. Sorry to him. I think Walks has got he likes the Lions, so that's tough. His buddy Jesse, they would go to games. So that's I don't really know any other Lions.
They're lovable because they've had a bunch of shit luck the last
Yeah.
half century. Kind of like the Bills. I get a soft spot for the Lions.
Now, how about this? This would be a nice little thing for the Bills. We didn't take them in our big lock pick here,
Mm.
but they're going to look good.
Yeah.
They are going to look good.
Who talked about?
This is
That
what
was
they.
so
Oh, it looks like the
cold
Raiders. I don't like
front.
that. As long as they don't play like the Raiders, though, I guess that's fine.
The cold front rivalries, Bills Patriots.
They're sure
You should
whipping
give
out
me
new
one of those
jerseys.
jerseys.
God, that Josh Allen's a handsome devil, isn't he?
Is that Geno Smith? Better
How
not
tall
be.
is he?
What are the other
He's
people?
6'5". He's a big boy.
6'5", 6'6". Goodness gracious. Do you like those?
No, I don't mind them, but I'm.
You're kind of a red and blue team. I'm waiting to find
I'm
the red
a
and
bit
blue.
of a
here.
traditionalist. The Cowboys colors. Like,
It's
what-
kind of got some speckly, silvery.
where's the silver come in?
It's supposed, but it's
Second
cold.
place.
It's supposed to be like
second
ice
place because they
like
lost the 4 Super Bowls. So
Ryan.
oh, okay. Never mind.
Now, I understand. You can sell it however you want.
All right.
Whatever.
I'm glad we didn't pick him as our guarantee.
I would be happier just with traditional.
Yeah.
6'5", 237. There he is.
6'5", 237.
But honestly, if we just change the faces, that's the Raiders, right?
Well, it's blue, and you're looking at it from a
okay.
distance.
Correct.
So, but yeah,
Mm.
and there will be a Buffalo Bill logo on their helmet. That will
help.
Help.
Yeah,
What about the Cowboys? Is this not?
does look very much like Cowboys colors: silver, blue, white.
All right. Well,
Hey, Jerry's got the boys rolling.
just
Let's
so you
go.
know, I didn't come up with it.
The
I was
hell's
just
wrong
showing
with
you what they're wearing.
Yeah, we weren't blaming
That's-
you. We're just wondering why a team known for red and blue has almost no red and blue on their jerseys. But the NFL's going crazy with these. You saw the Dark Water Miami ones on Monday night. And Arizona looked like they went dirt
They
biking.
got real funky names. That's
Yeah.
cool.
You
though.
gave us the word for the sandstorm in the desert.
The haboob. No, what's a haboob? Is that what it is?
I think it's haboob.
Yeah, it's a
It's
haboob.
Similar.
Is it an Afghan?
No,
No. Okay.
that's something different. That's something different for sure.
Papa Top.
How is Papa Top? Any word? Did he get claimed?
Oh, I don't know that he will be.
Outdoor Dental.
Yes.
They'll take care of you. If they'll take care of the man you're about to see on your screen, they'll take care of anybody.
It's a low threshold for
That's
people
right.
getting taken care of.
Outdoor Dental, they have the Soleil laser. That is what separates them from just about every other clinic that you're going to walk into, not only in the city of Calgary, but just about anywhere you go. It's a laser. No needles, no drills, no stress.
Pew, pew, pew.
Excellent solution for people who have maybe a phobia, or maybe not even to that extent, but if it's just something, maybe you avoid the dentist because of that uncomfortability, then avoid no more. Plus, with the Soleil laser, 2 15-minute treatments increase the tension in the soft palate in the back of your yapper, reduce/eliminate snoring, non-surgical, pain-free. Then you're sleeping better, and the person next to you is sleeping better, and you're getting more sleep, deeper sleep. REM, your whoop strap in the morning tells you, hey, good job, bud.
Nice sleeping, boy.
Good job there. That's some quality sleep you're getting there. How'd you get a Soleil laser at the outdoor den? You can say, yes, I did. Whoop.
You make a great point because obviously you're going to sleep better. But if you're not sleeping in the basement, you share a bed with someone, they're also going to sleep better.
That's right.
Yeah.
Outdoor.dental is the website to go and find out more and to book yourself in for a consultation or an appointment.
Yeah.
How's your whoop?
81%.
That's good
Not
sleep.
58.
You better go
60% recovery.
Dr. J. Patel, you're due for a visit. You better go see him.
Mhm.
I was listening to a comedian Bert Kreischer
Yeah,
talking
okay.
the other day on.
Bert.
He's the no shirt guy?
Yeah.
He's funny.
He is on a sleep divorce with his wife.
Sleep divorce.
They don't sleep in the same bed anymore. They have their own. He's kind of downstairs. She's upstairs. Everything's fine. They'll still do marital things. Allegedly, that's a marital. Anyway, but then when it comes time to just get down to sleeping, see it, babe.
Fred and Connie.
Who?
Fred and
Wilma?
That's the one.
Yeah.
I know a family.
Spreading rumors.
Saskatoon?
Their sleep pattern.
No, this is a bedrock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was if you don't lay together, you don't stay together. That's dangerous territory for Bert.
Well, that's and you know what? It was that Matthew McConaughey. He recently said they got he and his whatever the wife, I guess it is, got rid of their king size, went to a queen size, and it's led to more snuggling
Oh, that's good.
and more passion, thus more connection in their marriage.
Feelings.
Do you buy these People magazine things?
No.
Or like, where do you get
Yeah,
this?
you in the grocery line? What are you sifting through here?
No.
Got any updates on Bat Boy?
No, don't know what that is, but
You know what Bat Boy is?
What's Bat Boy?
That's like the famous National Enquirer alien thing that's always spotted. It's total.
I don't think you know what it is.
What the hell are you
Just
talking?
on Bat Boy.
so anyway,
That's the wrong name. But
yeah, I know Bubble Boy,
yeah,
but that's from Seinfeld. It's probably not what you're thinking of.
no.
I'll read a thing while you Google,
Yeah, I'm gonna get this
and
done.
then I'm gonna throw to the
Okay,
Pinder
I'll be
Report.
ready.
Be ready for that one?
Yeah, of course.
All right. I'll tell you about this.
Bat Boy is a fictional creature who made numerous appearances in the American supermarket tabloid Weekly World News, beginning with a front page story in 1992.
92.
It's been around
So,
forever. Fat Boy
fresh.
keeps coming around.
Yeah, or at least
He's not one and done. Bat Boy's been a staple for those
40 years ago.
rags. Yeah.
The Daily Face-Off Survivor Pool is officially live, and if you think you've got the hockey knowledge to go the distance, this one's for you. It's a game of elimination strategy and a $2,500 grand prize for the last fan standing. You want to know how it works?
Yep.
Mhm.
Here's how it works. You start with 2 lives. Each round, you pick one winner from the slate of NHL games. But here's the twist. You can only use each team twice throughout the entire contest. You get a pick wrong, that's 1 life gone. Lose twice, you're out. The pool runs until there's just 1 person left standing, and that winner takes home $2,500. So, are you ready to outlast the rest? Sign up now at dailyfaceoff.com or hit the link in the show notes. May the best fan survive. dailyfaceoff.com. is the
2,500.
That's right.
No. What would you do with that today, right?
Today,
Nice fat steak for lunch. Book a flight somewhere.
I got to go somewhere.
You gotta watch the
I
Jays and
actually
Yankees.
probably be on a plane this afternoon.
Yeah, probably.
Last minute deal. Hopefully.
Well, the 2,500. Oh,
Or
that's
pay
end
extra.
That's right. Time now for the Pinder Report.
Pinder Report for Village Honda. VillageHonda.com. Northwest Auto Mall, your dealership for life. You want reliable cars in Calgary. You say that?
Yeah.
Well, you know, your actions speak louder than words, and there's nothing more reliable than a Honda. So get your butt up there. Find something that works for you, whether it's the Ridgeline, the CRV, Pilot, the Passport. Oh, beautiful stuff. Made for our circus winners here in Calgary. It's Calgary Flames game day, boys. I know we've been buzzing about it as Blake Coleman and company will welcome the Jets. 7 o'clock at Ye Old Saddledome. They'll be looking to certainly bounce back from one of the worst preseason games they played with a healthy roster in years, I'd suggest.
And on a high note, eh?
Hey,
Kind of like when you're at the driving range or the batting. Let's let the last one be a good one.
yeah.
Get a good cut in.
Mhm.
Come on, Blake.
Well, and here's the thing. You're going to start off against McDude and the everyone but Connor extended Oilers. We want to plant that seed of doubt
Yeah.
for McDallas. So you're going to need to be good on Wednesday, and you probably got a better chance doing that if you can put some things in order tonight that weren't in order on Wednesday against the Canucks when you got routed. You'll also have a better goaltender net, I'd suggest. It's Dustin Wolf. Should get the last preseason game in preparation for 3-4 to start the season on the road in Edmonton Wednesday, Thursday in Vancouver, and then a matinee Saturday against soon-to-be key holder of the city, Dylan Holloway, in the Blues.
Right.
Yes, we love him. Calgary boy. Get out of their offer sheet and screw the Oilers. Love you. Love you. Let's keep moving. Flames valuation of the franchise. Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses before we put it up?
In terms of dollars is what you're
The Senators
saying?
recently changed hands for around $1 billion American. It's American dollars only. We saw Tampa move for a number, a healthy number,
2.
90.
gazillion Brazilian dollars.
Is it 90 badillions?
Let's take a peek, Jack. Let's unveil it. 1.82
Good
billion.
job, guys. Good job down there.
Billion.
Conroy, hey?
How about Connie?
Yeah, that was
Well
Connie.
done, Connie.
Yeah.
Boy, he's been working.
Jeez.
All those cap savings
I
there.
mean, what was it under Treliving?
Not even close to
Like
this.
30 grand?
Half that, maybe. See that thing in the background, though? That's also going to make the team worth more once they knock it down because
Oh,
they'll
sad.
be moving into a new rink.
Is that you don't think that's already a
No, because you there's revenues that aren't actualized yet. But when the building's done and they move in, this will be another 200 to 300 million. I think if you're trying to sell it, you'd want to ask for more than this.
I like Pike's use of the word boom. He managed to sneak it in twice. Business is booming. League-wide
Recent
franchise values is a good reflection of the recent boom. Would that be me?
That's you.
Boom is a big part of this team, like.
Good reflection of the recent boom, who has put on about, probably 12 pounds since you've last seen him.
Is that right?
I don't know. Probably.
Healthy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not great. We got to
No?
get on the bike fat. So
7:00. We'll see you there. The roster spots are few now that need to be carved out. You've got a Kirkland and a Gritton. You've got 3 defensemen for potentially, 2 defensemen for potentially 1 or 2 spots. You don't need to roll 7. They did carry 8, a fair amount last year. And they've seemed to have made a decision, albeit if only for the short term, on who they prefer between Cooley and Papatop, who was placed on waivers yesterday.
seemed like there was a lot of haranguing and hand-wringing on social media over the choices made by the team yesterday, where you could have put...
If you put Gridden down, you don't have to expose Cairns to waivers, but it's also on the assumption that Cairns is going to be an NHL piece, and I don't know that they're convinced.
And your buddy on the blue line,
Miro,
you could have put Miromanov
and kept Solo up.
Solovyov,
Yeah, for sure.
potentially.
For sure. If you had to pick an asset moving forward, I think there'd be a lot of Solovyov. Click that button.
Worth mentioning too that teams can't just grab these guys and then throw them on their farm team.
No,
they're gonna have to put them through waivers as well. So
Well, and if you try, the Flames can reclaim and
That's
put in
right.
the minors. So you're claiming a guy not to try to get him to your farm system, but to help your big squad.
so
We'll see.
we'll see.
There are 25, 2 cuts left. 2 goalies they've got, 8 goalies they've got, 15 forwards they've got.
And I've heard that the first cut is the deepest. This feels like the opposite.
Who sings that?
There's a couple people.
Feels like a Canadian songstress.
Eagles.
The same number. It's just the same number that's been calling me
You gotta
nonstop.
answer this.
Got to
one.
get that
Gotta
thing.
answer this
There's
one.
a
Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart.
I was
Really?
thinking-
Yellow.
Hello, can I speak to Dean?
Just 1 sec. Go ahead.
Well, Dean, let's move along to NHL news. The Oilers did get some business done with their head coach, Chris Knobloch.
Chuck.
Showed up, took him to 2 finals. He's probably the secret sauce, not the 2 superstars. Let's give him 3 years. He's been good.
No, but that's a good point by Dregs there. Isn't this McDavid's buddy as well? From
Coached him in Erie.
Junior?
Yeah.
They were in quite a tailspin when he came on board
As they were when they
and
brought
has
the
taken
other
them to
guy.
2
Yeah.
consecutive cup finals.
Yeah.
Lots each
Still going?
Next.
Just 1 second. He'll be right there.
Take your time.
Go ahead.
Race is a bit of an antenna on, okay, who's like Huska signed, Knobloch signed. They're both
Yeah.
last year, their deals. Who else needs a deal for coaches? Well, no one. Except Lindy Ruff. And you know what? He's been talking to Buffalo, and he said, can I speak to the owner? He said, 1 second. So he's been holding. And John Cooper apparently quietly inked an extension. No one got told.
You allowed to do
Interesting.
that?
Sure, why not?
Sneaky.
Yeah, coaches.
It's a little sneakerson, yeah.
I mean, your salaries aren't part of the cap. You do your thing. They're not published. People try to, but it's not. They are not transparent on all coaching contracts.
How do we know how many head coaches they got then? They might have
7.
like 7 or 8 of
Because
them
we trust
running
Pierre.
around there.
Look at him. You look at that face. That guy lie to you.
Hey, Pierre.
Dean, phone for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's just out. He's in the shop. He'll be. Can you wait about 2 minutes?
Yeah, that's totally fine for sure. I'm just calling regarding the subscription of SiriusXM.
Oh, yeah. He loves it.
Yeah, actually, I'm just checking if he traded any of his previous vehicles with his new one, the 2025 Sierra.
One of them.
Make sure not paying any expenses.
Yeah, one of them caught fire.
Yeah,
I
go
know.
ahead.
He had one that got into
Okay.
like an engine, like a grease fire. So I don't think that one works anymore. So
Okay,
he's probably the one to talk to you about it though.
Call him back. Huh?
yeah, sure. I can wait. That's totally fine.
Okay, yeah. I'll see. I'll really try and get him going here. Thanks. Ryan, back to you.
Trevor Zegras is a unique individual. Very talented, very skilled, and very missing in action the last few years for a bad Anaheim Ducks team. One thing I wasn't expecting was someone to blame the weather in California, which is world-renowned as perfect, for why he wasn't good enough. Seasonal depression. Let's go with that. Quotes
the other way
Zegras,
around, isn't it?
deadpan, sitting in the media room at the Flyers training facility. I need winters. Every day felt the exact same for 5 years. It was weird. Seasonal depression. It's a real thing. I swear to God. End quote.
It is a real thing, but usually it's
the opposite.
Yeah, not enough daylight or sun. It's
vitamin D.
Are you living in
is
Orange
quite
Skolds, thick
typically what it's
Sweden?
attributed
Yeah, I
to.
don't,
who knew?
didn't see that coming from.
I'm glad he got it sorted
Sounds
out.
like you.
I'm
you've
glad
been
he got
calling
it
for
sorted out. Maybe he went to
Yeah.
InvestMed and they took care of him.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Well, I hope they got it in Philly. That'd be good. Good for them. Good for everyone there. Let's go to baseball. Yankees. Boy, if Dean was here, he'd be really excited to hear how the Yankees won last night. You might actually need to take this call.
I do not need to take this call.
4-0 is your final. The pitcher, that young man, that 24-year-old Buck, almost perfect. An incredible performance from Cam Schlittler. Watch your mouth. The first major league pitcher in history to toss 8 scoreless and 12 Ks without recording a walk in a playoff game. That's good.
Real good, Ryan. First time ever. Good.
Ever?
And historic
Ever?
outing. Good to see that one out of the way before he lines up against the Blue Jays.
I also liked the catch in the Red Sox dugout.
Yes, McMahon. With the tumble, I'll tumble for you. Culture Club into the dugout. That was a big play.
Here's the new postseason pitcher. We got suddenly 8 teams left. 4 series to go.
Wheat.
Whew. Some good teams, some good rivalries. Milwaukee, Chicago is a great rivalry, Dean. I don't know if you know that. Right there.
Yeah, Dean's not here.
Dean.
I know what's taking him so long.
Phillies, Dodgers. That's you've got Ohtani starting game 1. It's probably something to hang up. No, see you later.
Hang up.
See you, bud.
Bothering me.
On the other side, Seattle faces Detroit. And of course, it's Yankees Blue Jays, which means watch party time at GRETA.
I wish we had a graphic or something to promote the
wish
show.
we
though.
had a really sober guy who was rational about the Blue Jays.
Very
There we are. Look at this.
recognizable.
Join us
Smiling
tomorrow. Now, here's the thing. It's going to happen quick. GRETA normally opens at 3. They're like, screw that. We're opening for the Jays. 2 o'clock doors. Hustle in. We'll be in the alley. Drink specials, food specials until 6 p.m. First pitch 2:08. Secure your free ticket. It's in the show link. Let's go.
These guys relentless.
Yeah, that's his job.
Yeah, he's actually, that's
I would
not it's not a spammer.
You can block that. You just swipe up and then push block number.
Okay.
Oh dear.
You might be worried about your health though if you're
He's not worried
car
about
on
my
fire.
health.
Wow, yeah,
Well,
dude.
that's car fire.
Well, Dean had some
called-
severe. He's in the Burns ward right now.
213 10th Avenue Southwest, GRETA. It's a blast all the time,
Yeah.
but they've got the alley on the side. It's a sneaky spot that Casey and the guys have got going over there.
Also got deals on gaming cards. Make it a whole day, friends. It's gonna be great. You gonna bring some of your Lugan buddies down, Jack? I know
no.
some of them could eat even in more 6 hot dogs.
I think a couple of them are coming.
And you don't even need to lie to your wife about what time it starts.
Wow, yeah.
This is perfect. Yeah. She's on court with Sven from Austria or something, I'm sure. Let's keep moving,
Put on
shall
the
we?
forehand.
On court.
We showed you the bracket. Let's show you the odds. First off, we've got the game ones, and then we've got series odds. So all home teams are favored in game one, which is not unexpected. Your wild card teams
they're
are
at
going to be a
home?
little more fatigued. They're at home, well rested. Biggest favorites are the Mariners tomorrow night at 6:38 p.m. Mountain against the Tigers team that needed everything, all 3 games against Cleveland. Dodgers at even money's close, and Ohtani's pretty gnarly. That'll be a fun series. Harper, Ohtani, Betts, all the stars. And of course, Yankees, Blue Jays, a great AL East rivalry, and the Midwest battle between the Milwaukee Brewers, the Brew Crew, top record in the majors, and the Cubs, who everyone loves because it's the Cubs and it's Wrigley.
Who's Cito Gaston going to be firing out there tomorrow afternoon?
Gosman named your starter for
Yeah.
game 1. We'll see what they do for game 2. Bieber would be likely. I don't know that they want to name Trey Savage, but he'll play prominently here. The more you talk about Trey Savage, the more the Yankees are going to look at Trey Savage. He's an option to start. And Max Scherzer pitched a inter-squad game yesterday, going 5 innings, 70-plus pitches. So we'll see if he's a starter in this series used in the bullpen or whatever. The question marks for the Blue Jays remain around Bo Bichette, who's still coming back from that injury, has not played for weeks. And also Chris Bassett, Jose Barrios were placed on the IL. Bassett set to return. Barrios not throwing yet, likely not available for the divisional series. This is your series odds. Yankees favored to win the series despite the Jays being favored in game 1. Dodgers slight favorites over the Phillies. And the other 2 series, Seattle quite heavy favorites at -170, and the Brew Crew and Cubs almost even, which is crazy because Milwaukee had the best record in the majors by a mile. Not a lot of star power, but it is a team and a bunch of grease balls. They love that crew in Milwaukee. Should be fun. Best of 5s. 2-2-1 is your format. Travel days mean off days. Away we go.
We're in it.
Yeah, this is the best, man.
A lot of stress.
It is a lot of stress.
You guys going to bet? I don't want to bet. You guys should.
Nope.
Jinxie Pants doesn't want to touch anything, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I do either. The Yankees are very scary. You
I
can
bet
outplay the
yes-
Yankees for 8
I bet
innings.
yesterday. Hit my parlay. Lucky I didn't go with that Cubs.
Let's look at the Thursday nighter last night. We should have known the moment that this man walked in the building, he was going to be a superhero because normal humans don't wear clothes like this. This is Mac Jones.
Is that Two-Face?
No, I know Bosa had surgery. Did that suit jacket have surgery? Because one side clearly
You guys don't know stuff.
red stripe. Sir, where's my cappuccino? Is this like the you're at the Four Seasons here? That's your server? What are we doing?
Jack,
Yeah, usher.
Jack, can you pull up the GRETA?
The short slacks, no socks
That's the vibe, right?
is sure a thing.
Or backwards hat and black t-shirt.
now. Well, I mean, if I had his kind of budget, I'd find a better hat and a better shirt. It's making a lot of money to be a backup.
I'm just kidding. We should never comment on people's clothing.
Oh, us.
No.
There's so many things we shouldn't comment on. Near the top of that
Backup.
list
Yeah,
is fashion.
especially here on the internet. No, people can get sensitive. Stampeders in action on the weekend. It is. Oh, sorry. There's your NFC West. Thank you. This is important. Niners have been great. This is with 3 starts from Mac Jones. This is without Bosa. This is with Kittle on IR. We list through the huge list of injuries. Ayuk for half a season. Like they're leading this division, and there's no one under 500 in this division. Tip of the cap to the Niners.
Like the Seahawks are wearing their old throwbacks.
Oh, the silver.
The classic.
The John Kitna, Ricky Waters pain era.
Yeah.
They sucked back then. Good Lord.
Is that no?
the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Ugh.
The Kingdom, yes.
Like Steve Largent. is kind of what like that era that I was thinking.
Yeah, we used to. Creme 2 has got the game. Like you didn't used to be able to watch all the games. You get stuck watching Kitten and Waters on their way to a 5-win season. Barf. Those.
What
are
is a
jerseys.
Seahawk? Is that a real?
That's a shit pitch.
Is it a real bird?
Seagull? They're just sexing it up a little. Hawk sounds better than bird.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
gonna
sea.
double check
'Cause a
that,
seagull
I think
is
you're talking out
not-
your ass. I don't think you have a
Seahawk
clue.
is not a real bird.
Thank you.
There you go.
You do that so often. You
It's a
don't even
nickname.
realize.
It's a nickname for
politician when he
seagull.
does it.
Seahawk.
It's just say it with full of
No,
confidence.
I've heard the shithawks.
It's a nickname for an osprey.
Oh, Osprey. All right. Nickname.
It's your quest to be right all the time that you don't even know you do it. You just quickly. Yes, well, it's this.
It's on the coast. It's got to be a seagull. I'm wrong. Let's move along. CFL, Dedrick Mills, an impressive feat, 1,000 yards rushing on the season for the Calgary
Attaboy, Dedrick.
Stampeders. Look at this. He's got some runway left. He could crack 1,500 if he gets her going this weekend at BC.
Tight race.
Was
Very
it 5 o'clock at the BC Dome? All right.
How big were you saying this guy is? 5'10",
5'10",
240?
230
230?
something.
Yeah, he's a
He's
fire
a load.
hydrant.
Yes. And he's not a finesse runner.
No.
Let's go, Dedrick. Love you. 1,035. He's only 26 yards back of the league lead. Go get it.
Yeah. A
Go
lot
get.
of running backs. They look. Oh, there's a blocker. I got to try and.
No,
It's like, oh, nice.
I am
blocker.
my blocker.
Tremendous.
Mhm. Good stuff. Calgary FC in action on Sunday. They're out of Pacific. Both teams out in BC. Bunch of hippies. It's 4 o'clock start Mountain on Sunday against Pacific. What's that logo look like to you, right?
Which one?
Well, you know the Cavalry one, right? The one beside
Yeah.
it at the top.
Uh,
The
it
lighthouse.
looks like
What do we got here?
the Washington Monument.
There you go. The
Looks like
the
a-
Victoria Washingtons. We got them on Sunday.
Looks like a VU meter.
Oh yeah, it does too. Yeah, you're not in the red there.
You're
That's
not in the
good.
red. You're
You're
good
good.
there. Yeah.
No.
You
Is
might,
that a microphone?
actually might want to turn it up a little
Could
bit.
be a mic.
Could be. Yeah.
Finally, a lot of pre-show talking about the
Oof.
partnership we know as marriage.
Ah.
And I found a meme that seems to fit because you're two people that are apart and you decide to work together, spend time together, and other people will watch you as you go through life hand in hand. That's a mess.
Marriage counsel. He's dead. Right.
She missed the cinder.
She missed the cinder block
cinder
there.
block altogether,
Yeah,
right?
and the crowd did not see that coming.
Oh,
The trust tree is broken.
yeah, and the sternum.
Oh yeah, hey, jeez.
Now, I guess before you take it away, accidentally on purpose.
No, this doesn't look like part of the routine.
Get
I'm
him in the
wondering if-
back now.
But I mean, for her, if only in her mind,
Oh,
she
yeah,
knows.
sure.
Screw this prick.
She's like, I told you to clean your dishes up, you jerk. Think I want to get home from work and clean
Whoops,
your dishes?
I missed.
Oh, shoot.
I
Sorry,
kept
honey.
the
Seems
cinder
like a
block.
dumb event.
It slid at the last second, hon.
Oh, dear.
Is this?
It's like I
There's a
knew
lot
you.
of people watching this.
So she.
Yeah, I know. That's a big miss.
So
Big
this
crowd.
guy talked her into
I knew you were a bitch.
doing this.
I knew it.
What was that thing about crazy? You
Yeah.
told us that it doesn't really fade
Never
over.
fades.
Handsome Dan.
It's forever.
That's your Pinder Report on this Friday Hawaiian t-shirt. It's the flat Friday. Village Honda presents your Pinder Report. Whether you want a new vehicle, a pre-owned,
Friday.
check them out. Lots on the lot, including if you're looking for pre-owned, they've got that dealer group. Access to over 500 more vehicles, not even on their lot. It's your one-stop automotive destination in Calgary, your dealership for life, located in the Northwest Auto Mall.
There you go.
Village Honda.
There you go. There you go.
Boy, I'm worried about Dean and that grease fire his car got into.
I think he made it out alive.
Is he doing okay?
He'll keep calling.
I mean, Dean. It's a big fire.
It was a big fire, yeah. It was a big fire.
That is what you do. I mean, that guy was actually doing his job, but when the people are really trying to scam you, just
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Just don't. Why? Text.
Block.
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 That's on you. That's on you.
That's all you have to do is just swipe up or something?
Yeah, I think
There's
so.
a block thing in there. If you go
Blocky
into your
thing?
Okay,
call
I can
log,
block
just
the
like,
shoveler
That's
right now.
spam.
Don't block the
Oh,
shoveler.
don't do that. Jeez. Why'd you block the shoveler?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you unblock her when she's blocked?
Yes.
She's gonna be very
Right at
disappointed.
the bottom there. Block.
No, don't do it.
Don't block the shoveler.
Talking with Rhodesy.
Yes.
I'm taking you turkeys in to get your hearing checked.
When are we going? Let's do it.
I don't have a date, but
Okay.
we'll coordinate.
Yep.
Rhett's done it. You guys haven't.
Step it up.
Figure it out,
It's time
donkeys.
for me to check my hearing again.
It is hearingloss.ca. Maybe it's the start of a new school year. Maybe it's the start of a new hockey season. Maybe it's just something you haven't. Maybe you've never done it.
Man.
Shame. Luckily, though, we have the it's world class in terms of the technology and the people that are going to be able to maybe change your life.
I like that.
Maybe change your life. Studies show that health risks like dementia, depression, others have been linked to untreated hearing loss. You don't necessarily even know it. When your eyesight starts to go, yeah, sure. I could see that. May not even, I mean, maybe there's been something catastrophic and you obviously know that you've had some hearing damage, but it can be a slow, long affair that you don't, it just
Gradual.
until you sit there, it's like, okay, now put these in and see if it sounds any different. Well, yeah, I've been missing half of everything.
Jeez, I could have used these years ago.
Yeah, missing about half of everything. Helping you hear better is simply their way of helping you live better. Book an assessment today. 5 hearing loss clinic locations in Calgary. The new Schnook location,
Schnook.
according to McLeod and Glenmore. 5 in BC, Cranbrook, Creston, Fernie, Golden, and Invermere. And Rhodesy's up for having lunch.
Good. I'm in.
He likes eating lunch.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. And maybe some giveaways coming on the show.
Ooh, I like that.
And getting into Jack's ear holes.
Have to chisel.
When's the last time you went for a hearing assessment, Jack?
Never.
He's
Changing
not
the
listening to
world.
us. He's not been listening to us.
Yeah. Changing the world. Hearingloss.ca is the website. That is the website for that.
We got a big checklist for Jack here. He's got to get his passport
there's
done.
a
He's
lot
got
of
to check
things I
his
need to do.
ears. Got to get him a solid girl. Stop hanging out with these losers all the time.
It's a lot of losers.
Yeah, there is a lot.
Don't worry about you know
Well, we're
what?
coming to Nashville though, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming up.
We met some of the Nashville guys on the Cavalry bus trip from the Elephant and Castle. They're ready.
Were those ones shit talking me?
The hell are you, Boom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom, the fuck are you?
I think then it's like there's 25 of us dummies all going.
Yeah, at least. I think it's 27 with staff included.
It might be more. I don't know.
It's great. You always get a nice mixed bag. There's some beauties. There's some odd ducks.
You know what was nice is the email we got yesterday.
I just didn't.
oh yeah.
Did I get it?
No.
No.
You don't get emails.
Well, you probably did,
but
but
you
you-
didn't.
yeah.
No one expects you to get it. It's a beautiful precedent you set.
The people that we work with, that coordinate the trip and that, they've gone to the effort of reaching out to some different places, the
Venues.
hotel in Nashville or different places where we want to set up to do our shows.
It's the weekend.
Shows like live music.
No,
I don't think we can bring them to the hotel. They're all on Broadway. Those are the shows.
yeah, no, I think they think we're going to be doing this down there
Oh God, no.
because they do. They
Well, of course they do. They're all nerds.
wow, so whatever. I'm not. They're maybe doing it the right way.
Maybe. I mean, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, I mean Friday's a travel day. I don't know how we're going to be expected to do a show.
Gosh, it's busy.
Make no mistake though, there's going to be updates on social media and
Lots
YouTube.
of content.
Yeah, there's going to be Papa Tops.
Pop it up.
Yeah, there's going to be stop and chats coming from Nashville at the end of the month.
Jack has set up a new social channel for us, or at least want to get a lot of people from that are already on FlamesNation. Join the Barn Burner one. That's where a lot of the content's going to live. Jack, can you
Our
update
Barn
that?
Burner Instagram page.
Barn Burner Instagram.
Yeah.
Be following that, and you will feel like, you'll have FOMO. You're not in Nashville with us.
I got a text from it's kind of a buddy of mine. Our kids played hockey together years ago.
Friends of the
He
show.
and his brother. Yeah, we booked the trip. It's like you didn't.
Amazing.
Unbeknownst to me, he's like, yeah, we're going to Nashville. It's like, make sure you bring extra gout pills. Was the Not the hey, it's gonna be a party.
Hey,
Woo, we got
woo.
a stripper.
Don't
woo.
forget the heartburn.
Can you bring
gout.
some of your extra gout pills? That is
prep work?
yeah,
Colchicine.
yeah. That's right. That's the
Maybe up your
necessity for
allopurinol
sure.
dosage this week, Dean. Start
That's
ramping
right.
up.
We can look at some bets.
Yeah,
Did we have more bets? You want to do some bets?
We'll get some bets. We get some
Bets.
baseball coming, so that's exciting. I mean, it's a day for pause. We don't have NFL. We don't have wild card. Still preseason NHL. We're gonna be right in the thick of it by next week. But we can look to tomorrow because they start early and they're all day. We got 4 games, wild card games tomorrow.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Bet365, game props, player props, totals, the money line. That's a nice thing. It's quiet day, but with baseball playoffs, hockey coming, football on the weekend, it is the busiest and best time of the year to have Bet365 on your phone. Download the app, get in the game. Must be 19 or older.
Promo code NATION. Let's take a look. Got a little parlay for you. Cal Raleigh and Seattle to win. Cal Raleigh, big dumper, big home run. Let's go. It's a lot, but we're talking nice little plus money. Some big game hunting there. And then Shohei Ohtani, he's cleared this total in 4 of his last 7, but Ohtani's a big game guy. Dodgers bullpen's been a little shaky. He'll get some leash if he's pitching well. I like 7 or more strikeouts against the Phillies. That game is the 4 in the afternoon tomorrow game. The Seattle game's the night game. Big game hunting on 1, and I like Ohtani better than the number on that one.
Is there any one particular city or fan base that you feel you'd like to see? Because, I mean, Cleveland is out and Cincinnati is out.
You feel sorry for that they're not around?
No, that's here that you could – because we saw Seattle with the big dumper hitting home runs, and
Yeah,
that
that was
crowd
great.
was out of their mind. There's not been a lot to cheer about.
We've seen it a lot with the Dodgers, so it's not like you're like rooting for
The
them.
Dodgers
They're
is
always
the team
there.
I could have I would like the Phillies to beat the Dodgers just
That could
for
be a
that
great
reason.
series. Yeah.
Just to create, because the buzz in the other cities, if they don't
Yeah.
have, right? Like,
I think with Wrigley
Cubbies
and
are
the
back
Cubbies,
for the first time, I think, since they won.
awesome.
Isn't that right? In the TS.
I mean, I'm a Yankee guy, but you can't get behind. It's like New York doesn't need.
when's the last time they won, though?
No,
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
so-
it's fair, but no one's going to see those starving fans in New York.
You know what?
No,
It's Milwaukee. Small market,
You're right. Yeah.
no superstars, lots of very good players. They're almost a forgotten team in the majors many years, and they continue with less money to do more. And it's scrappy underdogs that had the best record in the majors all year. They're a fun team to
The
watch.
problem I have with Milwaukee is that it's Milwaukee, and the ball diamond doesn't have any character. I'm
I've
sure
been
it's
there. You
quite
didn't like
nice,
it?
Right. Yeah.
but it doesn't have any character.
That's
I
right.
liked it. Have you been there?
No, but I could just watching. Oh, there's a slide.
Yeah, there's the guy who goes. in the
Mascot
beer.
slides into the.
I think part of the
beer.
Milwaukee experience is that, like, it's Wisconsin, so everyone tailgates for everything. So you do have like a pretty heavy beer lens by the time the game starts.
Not saying it's bad. Not saying that out of a lot of these teams, still the Jays don't have a wonderful stadium either.
Well, they just
with
poured
any
a couple
character.
billion.
I-
It's
but
better now.
just Yankee Stadium, Wrigley, Dodger Stadium, Philly.
Even the new Yankee one's not.
It's not, but it's still better than you been.
I've been old, not new. News. Everyone says it just feels like a mall.
Yeah, it's big. It's big complex for sure.
You want to talk character? It's Wrigley. That's the park that's left.
Yeah.
Seattle's a phenomenal park. Love Seattle's park.
Guys, how about this Flames game tonight before
Oh,
we
God,
wrap
can't
things
wait.
up? As we start
Who's
to wrap
playing?
things up, there's no super chats today, so we'll
Really?
get into that next week. We got to get our bold predictions, our time capsule takes
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
next
right.
week that we can open up again at the end of the hockey season and see just how astute and correct we are
God, we're smart.
and were. Yeah. So that'll be coming up next week. And when I say that, I mean, we'll talk about
At
doing
some
it and then
point.
we won't actually do it.
Or we'll forget about it, and then it'll be like, shoot, there's games tonight. Okay, let's do
Oh,
it
we're
quick.
so good on our feet. We could just
Yeah. That's right.
You're not going to make your rounds to get your bold predictions?
call Razor and Lindy and Buffalo,
Yeah.
Danny Briere, Drury, and New York.
Maybe call Ian Iggy
You got
on
lots.
some Skips here.
You got lots of them. Got Marcus Nilsson out there, and
Yeah, Flames line.
We didn't mention it. Did you guys see the preseason game between Tampa and Florida last night?
saw snippets.
Because low key, I keep saying I think this is the best rivalry in hockey because it's teams that literally hate each other. They're both right in the throes of contention windows overlapping. One team was the big dog. They revamped, overhauled, and now they're the big dog. 186 penalty minutes last night between Tampa and Florida. 104 for the Panthers. Former Flame, fourth liner,
Rearsy.
who we really liked. AJ Greer, bit of a swipe at Brandon Hagel, who fought at the Four Nations. He left the game. Sounds precautionary, but it was not boring in Tampa Bay. Lightning ended up winning, but it was a brawl.
AJ Greer got fined $2,200
Shoot, that's
for
So
his
much as
for the
the
daily
stick work on Brandon
Face-off.
Hagel.
almost as bad as Jack's speeding ticket. That's gonna be tough to handle for him.
I feel bad, Jack. I mean, you don't deserve that.
Wish by
Yeah,
Jack
it's
Pizza.
a really shitty start to the Friday.
You'll be all right though.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Jack, we'll take you down to Cowboys. We'll have a good time there this afternoon.
All right.
Don't forget about that.
Should we talk about that now? Can we?
Oh,
Probably
Jack.
should. I mean, we got next week to do it, but we can talk about it now.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it Monday. Perfect.
All right.
All right.
No super chats. Sad. Right? That's what
Guess
I'm
we didn't
seeing.
do a good enough job.
I guess
Either
not.
that or the goalies didn't shit their pants
Boy,
last
Dregs
night.
was good though.
Oh, God, he's great.
Good having Dregs back.
Yeah, he's the
Noodles
MVP
back.
of the show.
Love you, Dregs.
Love you, Dregs.
50-50.
All right.
Yeah, let's go weekend.
Jack, how was the show
Let's
today?
party.
Great show.
It's okay.
Oh,
I was my
Dregs.
bad.
Dregs is
Distracted.
Yeah, I mean, you were distracted coming in.
Yeah.
Pre-show was not a great.
It's on the horn,
yeah.
venting, glazes over when we get a guest. Wasn't
Yeah.
Brett's best day.
No, not your.
Brain
Not
is
your
about
best.
to explode.
Yeah. Next week though.
Oh, start of the season.
You know what? He's a vet. He's ramping up.
Yeah.
Couple
He's ramping.
Jays wins.
Right.
Ramping.
See you, buddies.